John 4, verses 7 to 9. Jesus is at the well. He's resting. And then we read, "A woman from Samaria came to draw water. Jesus said to her, 'Give me a drink.' For his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, 'How is it that you, a Jew, ask for a drink from me, a woman of Samaria? For Jews have no dealings with Samaritans.'" There's a lot to unpack here. First of all, it's the 6th hour, it's noon, it's hot. In that time, going for water was a job that women did. But typically, they would do it early in the morning when it was cooler, and they would go in groups because it was a bit of social time, but it was also safer that way as well. So this woman is going at a completely inconvenient time, and she's by herself. And this indicates to us that this woman is not only an outcast in the eyes of the Jews because she's a Samaritan, she's also an outcast in her own community. Then we have Jesus asking her for a drink. That a Jew asked a Samaritan for anything was already completely shocking. But that a man was asking a strange woman for something, this was even worse. Because the culture at the time, man and woman that didn't know each other, they didn't just start up a conversation. Jesus' detractors are always looking for things to get him on. He's struck up this conversation with a strange woman, a Samaritan, clearly a woman who's an outcast. That's like 3 big marks against him right there. So the fact that he asks her anything at this point is really quite surprising. And this is certainly the woman's response. How is it that you're talking to me about this? Here's a woman who was an enemy of the Jewish people, was an outcast in her own community, whose life, by all indications, even modern ones, frankly, was really messed up. This is the first person in the Gospels that Jesus directly identifies himself to as the Messiah. Jesus brings his good news not to the insiders, the ones who are getting it right all the time, but to the imperfect ones who find themselves out on the fringes. And in order to draw near to God, what is needed is not a perfect life, but a penitent heart. Thanks for listening to this episode of my podcast. If you'd like to learn more about Eastern Orthodox Christianity, but aren't near an Orthodox church, you might be interested in the Fellowship of St. Theophan the Recluse, an online community for seekers and inquirers, all in that same situation. We have members in the U.S., Latin America, the British Isles, Africa, and Australia. For more information, message me or send me an email. Until next time, take care, and God bless.